Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled, Can a Woman Make Up a Minyan for Kiddush Hashem, near Chanuka, and for Megillat Esther? So a simple answer would seem to be that no, women do not make up a Minyan. Kaddish, Baruch, Kedusha, Birchat Kohanim, we all know that we need 10 men to make up a Minyan, and women do not. And so there are very important mitzvot that women are involved in terms of creating minyan. That's just not their role. So here too, we've grouped these three together for a very specific reason. Regarding Kiddush Hashem, which we've been having a few shiurim on, the Pitrei Tshuva says that based on the fact that there's certain halachot in Kiddush Hashem that one does not have to give up his or her life for. If it's not the time of decree, it's not one of the big three avera that we are talking about, and it's not done publicly, then one doesn't give up his life. But if it is public in front of Rabbim, 10 people, then one gives up his life. So the question is, what about if it's woman? 10 women, or 5 men and 5 women? The Pitrei Tshuva, commenting on the Shulchan Aruch and Yerodei Kuf and Zayin, raises such a possibility that maybe in this area, woman would make up the minyan. Why? Because we're not looking for a minyan in terms of an Eidah that's needed for Kaddish, Kedusha, Baruch Hu, etc. It's just a question of Rabbim. And Rabbim, maybe that would apply to women as well. What about Hanukkah? So the question is, where does it even come up as a question? We don't need a minyan to light. We light at home, that's it. When we light in shul, we light only when there's a minyan, 10 people. The post can discuss. If I only have 6, 7, and I know there will be 10 soon, is that enough to light? Or I have to wait till there's actually 10? I usually used to wait till there's actually 10. But you need 10 in order to light in shul. You need Rabbim. Once again, the post can raise the possibility, the Rav Pa'alim raised the possibility that maybe over here, women can make up the minyan in the shul. Because it's not halacha of Eidah, like davar shebekdusha, rather it's halacha psuminisa berabim, publishing this berabim, and women can make up the minyan. And the final case is Kriyat Megillah, where once again we don't need a minyan yet in order to say haravet rivenu. Many poskim say we need 10 people, need a minyan, and once again, many poskim say that women can make up the minyan, and maybe even a kriyat just for women of 10 women. Maybe that's enough to say haravet rivenu, because it's not a halacha of Eidah, Fidav Shebekdusha, it's halacha once again of Rabbim. And presuming he said Rabbim, woman could make up. So these are 3 possible cases where women may count for a minyan. Kiddush Hashem, Hanukkah in the shul, and Kriyat Megillah regarding haravet rivenu in terms of actual psak. One has to, of course, talk to his or her posek regarding halacha l'maseh. Shalom.